A huge 8.2 magnitude earthquake off the coast of Alaska sparked tsunami warnings down the whole west coast of the US and Canada today. Residents in coastal towns close to the epicenter were woken in the night by warning sirens and urged to flee their homes for ground at least 100 feet above sea level amid warnings of an extraordinary threat to life. British Columbia in Canada, along with Washington, Oregon, California, and Hawaii were all put on tsunami watch, with San Franciscans told to prepare for a possible evacuation, although they have now been stood down. And a tsunami warning for Alaska has now been downgraded, although locals who had fled were warned not to return home until the all-clear could be given. Residents living close to the epicenter of the quake spoke of being woken in the dead of night by warning sirens. Tsunami alarms rang out across Kodiak, located about 157 miles northwest of where the tremor struck, prompting a massive evacuation. Kodiak Cop Sergeant Beaver told social media users in the town, "This is not a drill, this is a tsunami warning. Everybody get at least 100 feet above sea level." The Anchorage Office of Emergency Management warned those living in coastal areas of Alaska and British Columbia, if you are located in this coastal area, move inland to higher ground. Tsunamis are a series of waves dangerous many hours after initial arrival time. The first wave may not be the largest. Meanwhile, Alaskans took to social media to tell of their terror at being forced to flee their homes in the night. One Twitter user wrote, "Tsunami sirens going off in Kodiak after the earthquake. I usually only ever hear the weekly siren test at 2 p.m. on Wednesday, so hearing it at 1 a.m. on Tuesday is actually terrifying." Residents of Anchorage, Alaska's largest city located around 500 miles from the epicenter, said they were alerted to it by text messages. "Shook the house pretty good and just kept going. Hope the people down south are alright." Sean Dias wrote, "I'm here in Anchorage, Alaska. It was shaking for a long time. Hope no one got hurt." And Jalen Lund tweeted, "The number earthquake was enough to wake you. The numbered tsunami alert alarm gets you out of bed." Alaska Governor Bill Walker said, "We are closely monitoring the earthquake and tsunami warnings affecting many coastal communities this morning. I have been in contact with local officials, resident, and Major General Hummel, and will remain in close communication with them throughout the day. Please heed local warnings to move inland or to higher ground. My thanks to first responders and media outlets across the state for going beyond the call of duty to keep Alaskans safe." People close to the epicenter of the quake were ordered to flee their homes and head to higher ground at least 100 feet above sea level. In Alaska, people packed into high schools and other evacuation centers after the quake hit shortly after midnight local time, 9 a.m. GMT. People have been asked to remain there and refrain from returning to their homes until the all-clear is given. The infamous Good Friday earthquake, which hit Alaska in 1964, sparked numerous tsunamis, inflicting heavy damage on Kodiak, along with Valdez, Whittier, and Seward. Anchorage, the biggest city in Alaska, was hit by multiple landslides, destroying city blocks and neighborhoods. An estimated 139 people were killed, most by tsunamis, including 16 deaths in Oregon and California. We pay for your stories. Do you have a story for the Sun Online News team? Email us at tips@thesun.